What is the best thing about being single? Here's a list of the things I do when I'm not at work. 1. Whatever the frick I want. Tonight's agenda, while followed by uncontrollable sobbing, aka Fridays. I can enjoy the full size of my mattress. If I buy 2 steaks at dinner, I get to eat 2 steaks. I'm a 34yo Singlican. Wanna put off doing the dishes? I can. Vacuum the floor when I'm dang well ready? I can. Stay up to 2 AM playing Minecraft? I can. Sleep on the bed or the couch? I can. Sleep on my entire bed? I can. Walk around the house naked? Well, I feel like my cat is judging me, but I can. Go get food without asking what someone wants? I can. Whiz in with the bathroom door open? I can. Spend my money the way I want? I can. Sit around all weekend doing nothing? I can. Watch the day slip by and wonder what I'm doing with my life? I can. Watch my friends get married and have kids? I can. Wonder if I'm going to die alone someday because I couldn't figure out how to step outside my self-imposed boundaries and stop letting all the opportunities of life pass me by? I can. I've been married for 8 years, so it's been a while. If memory serves, the answer was Blackwing Lair. Who needs a partner when you have Sulphurus, Hand of Ragnaros? A few years ago, my husband and I separated for a year. Not because we didn't love each other or because we were fighting constantly or any of the typical reasons that people decide to separate. It was simply because we had melded into an eternal couple state and had essentially lost our own identities. We were suffocating each other. We had raised children together and spoke of little else in those years when the kids were growing up. When they were older and basically self-sufficient, we had nothing to talk about. We didn't have our own lives to stimulate conversation between us. He and I had been together since we were 19 and 17 years old, respectively. We were the Smiths and nothing more. I moved into my own apartment. He kept the house. I took very little with me because I felt buried under the possessions we had acquired over the many years. I secretly desired to be a minimalist. The empty spaces were absolutely liberating. I shopped for groceries for only myself. I actually planned meals instead of buying 5 pounds of hamburger because it was on sale and deciding what to do with it later. I ate healthier. I took long walks because I would get bored. I fell in love with hiking. I lost 30 pounds. I eventually hiked halfway across the state in 3 days. I took naps. I learned the guitar. I watched 4 hours marathons of the Golden Girls. I got one of those soap-filled sponges on a stick and never used my dishwasher. I sung in the shower. I sung in the bedroom. I sung in the kitchen. I added the Barry Manilow station to Pandora and sung in the living room. I sang loudly and unapologetically. I found my voice. I got a roommate. We smoked a lot of pot. We laughed like teenagers. We watched Adventure Time. We left stupid notes for each other. We pulled pranks. He became my best friend. I was happy. So very happy. I found myself telling my husband all about my adventures and he told me about his. We sometimes went on adventures together, but maintained our separate lives. Sometimes he slept over, then he slept over some more. We talked. Sometimes until all hours of the night. We achieved a new level of intimacy by separating. We found ourselves, which helped us to find each other. Eventually, he moved into my minimalist apartment. We left all of the junk of our previous life behind. 7 weeks ago, we had another baby. I still sing in the shower. I still eat healthy. I still go for long walks. I go out with my friends without him and he goes out without me. We talk about our adventures. I learned that you should never give up your single life. Be who you are. Never meld into a couple. Never become stagnant. Stay single and you will have the best marriage. Love yourself. I think the best part is I don't have to text anyone all the time. I really don't like texting. Sometimes I just read my messages with the intent of replying later, and then a week later I'm in butthole. I really hate texting. As a recently single guy, all of the restaurants just became half off. I just have to avoid staining the tablecloths with my tears. Here is another benefit. When I became recently single, a drowning in tequila that replaced my regularly scheduled dinner allowed me to lose 10 pounds. I should sell a diet book. Job aside, I am completely, entirely in control of my own schedule. There's an event and I don't wanna go to it, I don't go. I decide at the last minute to just grab my coat and zoom downtown due to whatever I can. My plans change midday and I won't be home for dinner. Who gives a frick? I'm my own dinner maker. I want to dance in my living room, sing off key and do horrible beatbox at the top of my lungs past midnight. I sure as heck can. My freedom is total. I don't depend on anyone, and no one depends on me. I love on my own terms, free from the whims of others. Till I'm not actually single if I live with my parents. Not having to okay something with your so. Sometimes, at least for me anyway, having an so is like checking in with parents. Where are you going? Who is going to be there? Can I come? Maybe I just want to go shopping by myself, hit up my friend's house and eat junk food while watching RuPaul's Drag Race. And no, you can't freaking come. Being single, I don't have to worry about this. I just go. I really love my husband, but I agree with this. Sometimes I just wanna frick off for a few hours and just be by myself. Apparently he gets worried when I do that. Full bush. AWW yes. Don't have to compromise about anything. I had to sit through Cinderella and 1,000 Bulls chick flicks just because my ex wanted to watch them. Now, I watch Cinderella because I want to watch it. I'm 28 and I'm single. Some of my other single friends are freaking out at this point because they see lots of our other friends getting married after these long relationships. I'm very happy for them and all, but here's the thing I tell myself. I get to be with myself and really get to know myself before I marry someone down the line. It's great to find someone early on, but you don't get that time alone to do things you normally wouldn't do in a relationship. To meet people you otherwise wouldn't meet, learn things you otherwise wouldn't have learned. They get the reciprocated love, security and all those great things. But I'll get that too eventually. They get one. I'll get both, I hope. Most of your friends will soon have babies. They will have babies. You will have a gin and tonic. Trust me, it does not get better than that. I can take a Tuesday off, order some food for delivery and drink a whole bottle of wine at 11 AM. And when the people I live with get home they laugh and we watch some TV or play video games and not call CPS. I am master and commander of my thermostat. My happiness is not dependent on another person. Yes, and, conversely, I am not responsible for another person's happiness. I've been that person and it is absolutely draining. I want a relationship to be a two-way street. I can't be someone's everything. I'm just not built that way. Not only single but my kids moved out last year. It's glorious. Not only can I play PS4 games in my underwear for hours, but I watch Blacklist, Orphan Black, The Following, Helix, Once Upon a Time, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., The Americans, Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, Orange is the New Black, House of Cards. There is no voice of reason saying maybe you should bathe, clean, mow the grass. The married guys at work are so jealous. I agree with every single thing. Though my 20-year-old college student son does live with me still. He just bought me a gaming computer that rocks, so I'll keep him around for a while longer. It's strange, because it seems as though the best things about being single are also the worst. For starters, my money is my money. I have no expenses other than my own. But then I think it would be nice to buy something for us so just to see them happy. Second, no obligations. I don't have to think about my so when I make a decision, no matter how big or small. This too can be depressing at times because it means no one really gives a crap what I do. Third, quiet time. I can just be by myself and with my own thoughts. I don't have to stay up late making small talk on the phone because I didn't see my so that day. I can spend every hour of the day doing exactly what I want to do. All these pros of being single lie on a double-edged sword. I'm starting to think I won't be satisfied either way. I need quiet time. I don't care who I'm dating. I'm not compromising my dang quiet time. Being able to have female friends without being pestered about it. Traveling being single is simply incredible. You only have to pay for one flight, dinner for one, drinks for one, and you're so open to meet and socialize with new people from around the world. Furthermore, you don't have to compromise for expensive stays. You can simply hostel it up or bum around, which serves for a more authentic, rural, and real cultural experience. Finally have the time I need to work out. My right arm. Lucky you, when I was in my last relationship I had more time to work out my right arm than I did when I was single. She had no interest in touching my dong at all. I was laying on her bed with her cuddling and I took it out once and she slapped it and told me to put it away. No GF expenses. No BS. No pants. No BF expenses. No BS. No pants. No bra. Making it rain on my bed and laying on top of it all. I assume you are talking about money and not peeing on your mattress. Basically all the freedom you have, every choice is your own. You can get advice from who you want but you don't have to worry about them getting peed if you don't take it. Also no stupid arguments that throw past mistakes in your face. Guiltless flirting. The list goes on. Not to say relationships aren't worth it but you can enjoy both situations differently. I've been single for 8 years. I was with my ex-wife for a total of 10. I'm 46 and I'm content. I've found that currently, for me, the benefits of being single outweigh some of those things I miss about being in a relationship. I quite enjoy cooking for myself. I get to make what I want, when I want. I love having the bed to myself. I can play or watch whatever media I want. Pretty much all the things have been mentioned in this post already. I am not comfortable being responsible for someone else and being vested in their future. Looking back I realized I was stressed the whole time we were together because I made the money. I paid the bills. I kept us fed. If I messed up my actions would affect her. And I was always afraid that she would leave me if I couldn't provide for her or be good enough. No, I'm best and happy alone. It's sad sometimes. I know I'll die alone, unloved. But that's the price I'm willing to pay to be happy, for now. No weird girlfriend around to make me happy and emotionally fulfilled. Step off. B. I don't need your love, friendship, and intercourse. Plus your hungry man and ramen noodles last twice as long. I can sleep with anyone I want. Whether they want to sleep with me, well now that's a different story. You have been visited by the fashion doggo. Comment your envy strengthens me so you always look beautiful. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Or don't. Either way, have a great day you magnificent people.